Michael Strahan and the Terry Crews interview.
Sexual assault is a crime. It is a crime. You cannot violate a person's personal boundaries.
Terry Crews, the former NFL linebacker turned actor, adding his voice to the tidal wave of people sharing their claims of sexual assault in Hollywood.
And people say, well, man, you should just laugh it off. You should just forget it. You know, no, I'm not going to forget it.
Crews is known for his comedic macho roles on the hit TV show Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I just happen to be a great person who's naturally beloved by all.
Or the shirtless, boisterous Old Spice pitchman.
You smell so manly, scientists who want to study your manliness.
But he says his tough guy persona didn't prevent him from becoming the victim of a powerful man.
I was sexually assaulted by Adam Venit, who was the head of the motion picture department at William Morris Endeavor.
In February of 2016, Crews says he and the Hollywood super agent Adam Venit were at the same party. Venit has represented some of Hollywood's biggest names: Liam Hemsworth, Emma Stone, Sylvester Stallone, Eddie Murphy, and Adam Sandler.
You're talking about a very, very powerful man who has access to studio heads. What they do affects every part of the business, from producers, writers, actors. They own finance companies, the whole thing.
And did you know him before the party?
And I did not know him. I heard of him. We had never, ever even had a conversation, okay? So I just heard, and actually, I was actually looking forward to meeting him.
But instead of a professional meet and greet, Crews claims Venit leered at him from across the room.
And he looked me in my eyes, and he was sticking his tongue out overtly sexually to me. I mean, it was no mistake that this was a sexual type tongue move. And I'm thinking it's a joke. I'm thinking, is this how this guy breaks the ice? I don't understand what this is.
Confused, Crews said he reached out to shake his hand.
I reached my hand out, and he takes his right hand and under mine and immediately squeezes, grabs my genitals, and I'm jumping back like, hey, whoa. And he jumps back, and he still does this tongue stuff, and he's making weird noises, and then he comes back again and grabs me again. And I slap his hand away, push him back more forcefully, and I'm like, what are you doing?
According to Crews, the alleged groping happened in front of his wife, Rebecca King Crews. She confirmed her husband's account to ABC News.
So she's witnessing the entire thing.
She's witnessing the whole thing. And we're just not, I can't even begin to describe to you how bizarre this is. It's so bizarre. I wake up every morning like, is this a bad dream? Does this really happen?
Because a lot of people will look and they'll go, here he is, former NFL linebacker, 6'3", 240 pounds, just muscles everywhere. How could he be assaulted?
That plays into the total stereotype of black men, that we have to be violent.
Crews says his wife's calming influence prevented the incident from escalating.
I felt nothing but rage, Mike. But my wife prepared me. She said, Terry, you cannot handle these kind of things with violence. You can't hit back, because if you hit people and if you do this stuff, you're going to be under the jail.
Adam! Also at the party, Crews says, was Adam Sandler, one of Venit's clients and Crews' co-star in the movie Blended.
I would like to welcome you to our 4th annual Blended Family Moon Week.
I went immediately to Adam Sandler, and I'm like, Adam, come get your boy. Something's wrong with him.
Did Adam see any of this?
Well, first of all, Adam was talking to someone else. He looks over and he sees Venit giggling and laughing. And he's like, I said, dude, this dude, he grabbed my junk. And Adam's like, what? We're still trying to contemplate what this is.
Adam Sandler did not return our request for comment about the alleged incident last year. Crews said he abruptly left the party.
You're in the car. What's that conversation like in the car?
I couldn't talk because you just keep replaying it. Keep replaying it. Like, did this happen? What in the world? And then you want to go back. You want to stop the car and turn around. You want to get this guy. And you know what? And the thing that calmed me down more than anything, my wife kept holding my hand. She kept grabbing my arm and said, I'm proud of you. Mike, I'm telling you, man, I know how close I came to losing it all. just when you get emasculated like that. When I tell you the way he looked at me, the way he giggled, it was one of those things where he was like, hey man, you know, no one's ever gonna believe you.
Do you think it was a way of him maybe exercising power?
It was. First of all, this whole thing, from Weinstein to all what's happening in Hollywood, is about an abuse of power, an abuse of the position you have. And what happens is they have fooled everyone into thinking it was part of the job.
While he didn't go public with the alleged incident, Cruz insists he sounded the alarm immediately.
I told my agent at the agency, I told my manager, Adam knew.
Cruz says Adam Sandler called him right after the party.
Adam called me on the way home from the event to
That same
apologize.
night?
That same night, because it was that traumatic. You understand? When I left, he was like, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I understand something really, really bad went down. And I'm going, this is crazy.
The next day, he gets another call.
I get a call from my agent saying that Venit's gonna call you. I get a call, here it's him on the line. I'm sorry, I was drunk, I wasn't myself that night. And I said, hey man, you gotta understand the depth of what you did. In front of my wife, I said, man, you don't even know how close you got to really being hurt. And I said, you need some help. I said, you need to go get help. And he was like, yeah, okay.
Was it sincere? Did you feel like it was sincere?
No. It's like when people are sorry because they got caught.
At the time, Cruz himself was represented by the same agency, William Morris Endeavor. For over a year, he remained publicly silent. But shortly after the Harvey Weinstein scandal broke, he tweeted, "This whole thing with Harvey Weinstein is giving me PTSD. Why? Because this kind of thing happened to me." Adding, a high-level Hollywood executive came over to me and groped my privates.
When I tweeted, I didn't mention the name. I didn't mention anybody. But what happened was I started getting calls from the agency. Hey, what's going on? Is everything okay? I said, no, it's not okay. I've been waiting a year and I haven't heard anything. What happened with him? Where is his accountability? And I'm sitting here and it's a year later. What have you done? I paid William Morris Endeavor 10% of everything I made for the last 15 years. I did not deserve to get molested.
Since going public, Cruz filed a police report. TMZ captured him leaving an LAPD office last week.
Why did you decide to file the police report today?
Oh, because, you know, people have to be held accountable.
No, I understand that. Are you planning to file a lawsuit as well?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. We're gonna go all the way.
Law enforcement sources confirmed to ABC station KABC that Venit was named as Cruz's alleged harasser on the report.
I have been victimized, but I have made the choice to not be a victim.
Terry Crews said he ended his relationship with the agency last week. William Morris Endeavor tells ABC News that Venit has been suspended following the internal investigation into the matter. Venit himself declined to comment.
Do you think this has hurt your career coming out?
I don't know. But this is what I have to say. I've learned a long time ago to always do the right thing, and the universe takes care of me. That's the deal. You might have $400 million in cash, but I'd rather have $400 million in influence. Honor is where you have to do it. You have to have honor. If I can't do it with honor, what's the point? Because this is the deal. Weinstein's money ain't helping him now. Kevin Spacey's money's not helping him right now. That's the deal. It's all disappearing. If you have honor, that's something no one can take away from you.
Cruz hopes that going public will force Hollywood to change.
It's like cutting a tree down by the leaves. Because once that leaf is gone, the root is still there. We have got to battle at the root. Hollywood doesn't even get the morals to its own movies. That's what's so crazy.
This Hollywood strongman, stronger than ever.
I mean, man, it's the Emancipation Proclamation. Everyone's free now. Everyone's free. It's like a huge sigh of relief. You cannot violate any boundaries anymore. Look, life has no limits, but it should have plenty boundaries.
For Nightline, I'm Michael Strahan in New York.
Our thanks to Michael. WME telling us tonight that they launched an investigation as soon as they were made aware of the situation in October of this year, adding that the investigation resulted in Adam Venit being suspended without pay and demoted from his position as head of the motion picture department.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.